Oh shoot, I'm sideways. Good morning, good morning. So how is everybody? Welcome to a messy Monday. Hopefully this actually gets loaded on a Monday. We'll see. I'm gonna try really hard, guys. So a few things. After thinking about it, well, let's start first. Let me explain what we're doing today. I have this pile of collage papers that are going to a new home. Right? Gel prints. These are gel prints. And they're going to a new home. But I feel like some of them need some zhuzhing up. So we are going to do some mark making to start with. I don't think this will take us that long, but that's what we're going to start with, guys. And I want to try out a few things. I know you see the gel plate. Yes, you do. But my intention is not just to gel plate today. So we'll see. Mostly I'm using it to hold the papers. So it gives me that cushy, but if we get paint on the edges, more the better, right? Only serves for good. So I am going to try some homemade stamps I made. Well, this one is just some glue came on it. That's how many I got at one time. And then I made these, and I think you've seen these ones in a couple of videos, but I want to try them with paint. And I want to see if they will stamp, because if not, there's no point in keeping them, right? And then I have my old vintage suitcase behind me full of stamps. So today's about mark making, guys, and we probably gonna make hella mess. Yay! Yay us! Let me get a drink before we get rolling. You'd think I would have did that before I started the camera. I know, but sometimes when I put my phone up in the holder, it turns on. Well, most of the time. So that is what happened. So I pulled out most of my favorite go-to colors, you know. Well, that's not true because there's not a yellow up here. And I don't think, okay, a couple of them might be missing. Whatever. Doesn't matter. I also have my inks beside me and my paint daubers, which is what we're actually going to start with this stuff. I can't believe I just said that to you. These are not paint daubers, they're ink. They're ink. Ink. And I wanted to just, you know, dabble them around a few times. And I have a couple of different sizes. As you know, I don't know why I'm pulling them all out for you, but they're, it's exactly what I just did. Look. Dun, dun, dun. And this little pale one on the floor. I don't know why he's always on the floor, but he is. So there it is. Those are what we're starting with, y'all. So two different size. I'm in the mood for circles. This is in the background. This is Darcy's Grandma's Buttons, which is uber fun. So I'm just gonna try to. Oh yeah. See, I wanted to get that splat, and I thought with the gel plate underneath, we were more likely to splat it up. Dun, 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 dun. You know. See the difference? Can you guys see it? Right there's no gel plate. And see, it didn't splat out like this. Ha ha ha. Wasn't sure if that would work, you guys. To be fair, but you never know until you try, huh? So we're going to throw some blue in this baby. I love the splats so much. And I'm kind of letting it just fall through my hand and bounce back up. Okay, let me shake it a little bit. Okay, if you hold it, I guess you get a better splat. Well, now we know. Now we know the rest of the story. I know, I can't help it. Paul Harvey was a thing. I'm definitely have already gone overboard on the splats. Yep, sure have. Okay. So, after that, let's see. Oh, you know what I didn't think of is a paint palette. Well, you know, that's okay because we have paper, which will not wind up going as far as a regular, you know, paint palette would, but I don't want to stop the video to go grab one. Oh, look, we have lace on our table. Well, we might wind up using that. Paint. So let's start with, did I grab a yellow? I didn't even grab a yellow. Hold on, guys. See? Every time you think I'm organized, or every time I think I'm organized, you know what? Let's just bring this little one right on over. Red Rover, Red Rover. Yep, that's where I'm at today. Let's just bring this whole palette of these ones over. That's what we'll do. So, and then I have this little box of leftover sponges from my husband's Christmas party at work. We had to take, they were little tins, and we had to take the insides out to get the stuff in, the gifts. So, I'm going to be cutting those up. Yes, I am. As we need it. I'm sure we're going to need several though, so hang on, let's just cut up a few, and then, because you know, I'm oh so clean. No, not at all. All right, I'm going to use this Poppin' Lemon Yellow stuff right here. So for this part, we won't need to put it on the palette quite yet. We'll get there, trust me. What am I, oh, right. Okay, I have this Stampabilities. It's a Stampabilities stamp, but it does not, I'll show you. I want an oxide. Yeah. Just in case it makes a liar out of me and it actually stamps, I would like to use an oxide. That way we can play with the ink afterwards. Now, to be fair to the stamp, I have never tried this with the gel plate underneath, but when I stamp it on regular paper, as much as I love it, generally it doesn't work. So, let us see. Oh, and then you know what? We can spray it. Yeah, we can. Okay, so, doesn't matter where. I know, that was really aggressive, wasn't it? I've only had 2 hours of sleep, so I am aggressive. See how there's just nothing there? All right, so to be fair to the stamp, let's try it. I don't know how this is being fair to the stamp. You shouldn't have to do that to get an impression. And I don't know why. I mean, obviously, it was a used stamp when I got it, and I'm assuming it's probably quite old. Okay, a little bit. Not impressed. But I thought if we took, well, now that's wet, using the yellow is not our best plan. So, look, you can still see the pattern on this. So we're just gonna dab some of it up. Yep, that's how we're gonna roll today. Dun, dun, dun. And look, cool, right? Already getting more coolness. See, I like it that way a lot. So I wondered if maybe I should use a brayer. Hold, please. Let's see if we, that is way too much paint. So my thought was if I use the brayer, maybe it would only get on the tops, which I can already see didn't exactly happen, because that obviously went way down in. Get everything off your clean off sheet, Patty. That would be helpful. Okay, so let's try this and see if we get anywhere. Too light, but it's there. Because my thought is, at this point in life, I'm trying to get rid of things that do not serve me. Right? And I'm just not sure that this little stamp serves me. That is black, so let's not, well, here, whatever. No. I forgot to clean that, possibly. You know. Okay, I'm going to lay this on a damp rag because obviously I'm not going to dunk this in the, or just leave it sitting in the water like I normally would do. You know how I be. Actually, you know what? Let's get it wet. Let's like, why are you using that instead of your water bottle, Patty? I don't know. And then that same napkin I just used a second ago, I'm just going to lay it on top of that napkin. Right over here. Because I don't want it to dry, because I don't want that paint to dry on my stuff. Okay. Moving on. I think we probably have to put some white down before we can put the yellow down and make any kind of an impact. So I have this gesso, but it is not, this is the one that's not strong. It should be ashamed of itself calling itself gesso. Not really. I mean, some people need just a light coating of gesso, but you see how it doesn't really, once you rub it, it doesn't really knock stuff back. Ooh, I almost slipped on that word, didn't I? You know, like if you just leave a whole glob, then you're okay. But once you spread it out as you would normally do, nothing. So stop wasting our time, Patty. Yep. Okay. This is white that has been mixed for fluid paint. No, paint pours, I believe. So, and it is stopped up. We'll deal with that later. Okay, do it over here, Patty. Oh, see, that's why. Well, we're knocking it back now, aren't we? Was not exactly what I meant either, but it's cool. It works. So now, obviously, we're not going to use our daubers on this until it's dry. Yep, I kind of like it though. Scoot over so I can get the edge of this paper. I'm not especially trying to get this on my gel plate because I think this might be house paint. I forgot to label the bottle, so I'm not sure which one is house paint and which one is regular acrylics. Both work really well in your work. Let me just say that. So then, let's put this over it. You know, this shelf liner is one of my favorite things to use. You know this. And we are going to attempt to remove some of that paint. We're just going to spread it and try to get in the little grooves. So I'm trying to go with the line of the grooves, right? Don't know that this is going to work at all. Okay, nothing we do today is necessarily going to work. Okay. I don't know where I put my my Baron. I mean, it should be right up there, but it is not. And I don't remember moving it. I may have moved it for a resin, or the last time, I probably moved it the last time we did a paint pour, actually. Because I did a paint spin. You know, I spun the thing and it slings it wherever it feels the need. Okay, so I knew that this was 2 napkins, but I'm still hopeful. See, look at that. That's going to be great on some collage fodder. So we're probably making as many pieces as I'm trying to upgrade here, which was not the plan. But of course, it is the fun side effect. And I already have a thought for these. So, okay, so what I was going to tell you, here's the news. I have decided, after thinking about it for a little while, that I am going to attempt to make pre-videos for the time that I will be gone to Michigan. Because the thing is I don't realistically see me getting time to make videos. When I'm there, my family really, really wants my time. And when they don't, my friends do. And it gets very difficult because I'm not in my own space. Next year, if I go to Michigan, I'll be better prepared to stay at my mom's house, which is now there for me to use. But not right now. I'm not ready for all that. Okay, so it's subtle, but it's there, guys. You know, I can probably bring you down the tiniest bit and then just shift in, because this is on an acrylic plate. Okay, so let's see. Where are those? Oh, you know what? How silly that was. It's right here. I needed to see if I could stamp with the darn thing. That's okay. That is okay. We will grab some. Because of who this is going to, because I already know who these are going to. They're going to Patricia from PM Artist Studio, actually, as part of my exchange, but I still just felt like they needed a little more. You know what I'm saying? Like, the whole point of it is to, you know, things you're not using or you're not sure you'll use, you get to hand off and we get to swap scraps, and it's great fun. And I love doing it, but sometimes you just want to do a little extra to your scraps. And I do extras to some of my scraps. I just don't generally do it on the camera. Okay, so back to what I was saying. That's cool, right? I mean, it's making me work for it for sure. But but it's good. I'm wondering if it will also work with ink, but we're not going to find out at this moment. Then we're going to set this piece aside for the moment to dry. Yeah, let me peel it gently off there. Wasn't sure how that was going to work out. Put it right here in front of the fan. And I'm actually pretty happy with that one. Because like I said, these are things that are moving along to their next home. I actually have 2 months worth of things already picked out because I really want to do what month is next, guys? May, yeah. Sheesh. Okay. So, while I'm in Michigan, back to my talk, I really need to devote a lot of my time to my dad and my sisters. Because, you know. And I'm not going for fun. Like, this isn't like a fun road trip. That's not what's happening here. So, would be better if it was. But that's not what we're doing. I'm going to let this dry for just a sec. Because I want to see if we can stamp with it. If I can remember long enough. And we're going to try this out. Let's try it stamps first. Which I suspect is not going to be brilliant. But how will we know if we don't give it a try? The only thing I don't like about the Stampin' Up! Stamp pads are the opening and closing of them. I really love these little circles, and I'm hoping this works. See, because now you gotta fight to... This one is getting worn out, but when the ones that I don't use very often, man, they're so stiff, it is so hard to use. So anyway, you might see some things out of order. Not this one, but some of them you may see out of order because I will not see. It's okay. It wasn't any great shakes. So let's try again with, well, let's do the purple. Trying to decide what color is going to go best with that. Let's try these inks. Before I give up on it, I'm just only going to try it on this one, if I can get the ink on there. And I'm wondering if the inks will stick better to it once it's got some paint on it. You know, but we will not know until we do it. Oh, you see, much better. So it just needs to be super liquidy, apparently. Which means if I squirt the other ones, they might come off too. Let's see. And this is why I have the pad down, or my gel plate, because one, it gives me that cushion, but if we happen to get marks on it, so much better. We just pull those for the next print. Oh yeah, all right, sweet. Because see, I don't want just one, like, I don't want anything to be uniform. I'm just spinning it around so we can get this edge too. Okay, now let's see how it does with some paint. Let's do teal. Let's magenta teal, and then if I find a cream, I'll have the PM Artist colors for the month. I don't know if this is the best way to do this, you guys. I don't know. That wasn't even my plan, but yeah, definitely was not the best way to do this. Gonna work, but not my best plan. Yeah, all right, so let's just take one of these. Well, I don't know where you came from, my friend, but go away. So my Sam drove on the expressway yesterday. It's alarming how fast they grow up. And then, so we went to pick up his friend, and I had told him the next time we go, he had to drive the expressway because he's been avoiding it. And sometimes you just got to give him a push. Now, he's still very new to driving, obviously, and every time I leave home, he doesn't drive because every time him and his dad are out, they seem to be in his dad's truck, which is a work truck. Oh, yeah, that works. Okay. Can we get a secondary? So this is thicker paint, and so next we'll use the, because this is level 3, so this is professional. And then I have some that I got gifted from one of Sam's friends a few years ago. And it's this little level 1 Artist Loft. So it's thinner, right? And I love it. I love it. Okay, so then, okay. We've seen you. Toot toot. I don't even know what to do with it at this point. I want to put some numbers on things. I want to put some numbers on here. So I need to find the number stencil, which I thought was like out in the open. Oh, maybe it's over here beside me. Letters, numbers. Here we go. So the ones I use a lot tend to be sitting beside or hanging beside me. Most of these came from this way. Sorry. Well, let's go that way. Most of my stamps came from stencils. This is a stencil, Patty. There. Better. Just turn the paper. Came from Lori Marie Jenkins. Yep. I don't know why that took me a minute to catch her name. I just watched her this morning. So I think let's do raw umber. I thought this was going to be burnt umber, but I think it's dark enough. I don't want to necessarily go right straight to black every time, but you know, you need contrast, so we do absolutely need a dark color. We'll see if that's going to be dark enough to make me happy. Where is my burnt umber? Let me see. Let me see if that's a darker, because like, yeah. So I think what we'll do is we'll intermix them and use them both, because obviously one's a cooler and one's a warmer. I wanted the numbers. Is this all the numbers? Well, that's not possible. Where's the 5? Oh, there's the 5. I'm like, where's the 5? That was absolutely not all the numbers. And here's the 6 over here. And there's a little bitty 2 up there in the corner. Can you see down there? Yeah, okay. And then I want to turn it. Snag the 8 in the center. This is really weird how this one's set up, but I really like it. Get that up there. So numbers, yeah, there we go. Oh, well, I'm sticking to it, so who knows? Who knows what it'll be? It'll be what it'll be, right? So I just wanted these for the high contrast, you know? What happens if we put them over top of each other? Let's see. So I want to use Payne's Gray, and I will. But the thing is I know that it is not one of Patricia's favorite colors. It is one of my favorite colors. And I didn't even bring my little cart of colors over. I thought, well, let's just, oh, look, here's another. Oh, no, that's y'all. Let's just force ourselves to use a limited amount, and then maybe I won't be, you know, so scattered. I mean, I'm still going to be scattered, let's face it. But, you know what I'm saying, right? So this is, what is this? Cadmium yellow. And I used to never use yellows. And now I'm all about the yellows. And nope, I did not clean it, so it still has the brown underneath. Oh, no, don't put the 6 next to the 6. Surely not. Shame on you, Patty. Let's put the, is that on the, that's not on the sheet. Hang on. Oh, it made a gold tone. Yeah, I wasn't sure if the yellow would show at all. Oh, yeah, well, okay. What am I after? 6. So I'm going to design my own numbers at some point here when I'm not done being lazy about things, or when I learn how to use Canva, because I really want some tumbling numbers. I don't know. I just think that would make me personally happy. And then I'm going to go right into one of my reds, because there's not a quid rose in here, I don't think. A magenta? Oh, there might be. There's a primary magenta, but I know I'll get this cool like orangish effect when I mix these two. Normally, I think you would need to mix the red first because it's such a dominant color, but we're gonna see. I'm just gonna hold it with my thumb and lift up and see if I like what I got. Yeah, it's okay, but that's not quite. Let's throw a little bit more of this on top. And if it shifted, then we'll get like that double impression, like a double exposed picture, which I'm totally down with. Yeah, so I am not going to make videos on the weekends for now. One, well, right now, as you're seeing this, it's birthday weekends for me and the kid. And they're both big milestones, so I just want to focus on my family, you know. And so that's what I'll be doing this weekend. Sam's friend is over, whom we all adore. And my birthday is not until the week, but Sam's is Sunday. So, well, it'll be past by the time you see this. It'll have been yesterday, which means mine will be tomorrow. Because there's a day in between. And my husband has made secret plans for that day, which does not happen. My husband doesn't like to have to be the one planning everything. You know, he's the boss at work, and so he plans most things there and takes care of all the problems. So, you know, he'd like some time off from that at times, but it's our birthdays, so he's on it. He's a man on a mission, and I don't know what it is. I know I asked for no birthday gifts for now. I'm reserving the right for later. Okay, I'm liking this. Oh, I feel like we need a couple of something in this corner here. Even though I'm sure she will, if she uses this, either she'll retrade it, which is the fun of the scraps, or she will cut it up. Now I'm loving it. So I'm gonna set that one aside and we're gonna grab another one, because this to me is complete. Yep, that's got enough funness on it to be good to go. Where is my pile? Right here. Let's see what else is in here that we want to mark on. Like this. This has purple on it, which is great, but it doesn't have anything else, right? Well, it's got my mark making. So let's give it. You know, I forgot to use cream in that one, didn't I, you guys? Were you guys yelling at me to use the cream? Well, you know, these things happen. We're going to put this, should go nicely right in the center of this, right? You'd think I would just default to green, wouldn't you? But I lost the colors. Here they are. All right, but I would rather do, well, we're going to do green. But first we're going to do red. I don't know if it's going to work or not, but it's just a napkin, guys. And yeah, I'm still not cleaning and changing my little thing here. I know. Not gonna. Too busy having fun. And so why that's still wet, because this paint doesn't go as far. It's being absorbed into this, you know. Well, this one's brilliant red. I changed the reds. Why? Because I forgot I already had the other one out. That's why. And I'm sure I'll have to go back again. Okay, let's see what that looks like. Oh, all right, I don't know about that. I always forget which way these go. Like, this is gonna leave me the around it impression, not the, it's not a mask, it's a stencil. And I struggle with the names, you know, because it's all in how you use it. If I drew around every one of these and then colored it in, or painted on this and then slapped it down, then it would be a mask, I think. You know, like I said, never really clear on this stuff. So I got to hold each one of these little leaves, which I hadn't actually thought about. Oh, shoot, that's a lot. Okay. Dab some over there, Patty, dab some over there. That is way darker than I expected it to be. So where is that white? Oh, see, moved it. So now we're going to get a double impression, which I'm fine with. So I'm just going to put some of my white right over here on this holder, because we already know I didn't take a half a second and open it up. There we go. That was a lot. That was a lot. Okay. You'd be proud of me, though. I'm putting it away as I go. Well, the white. I'm putting the white away as I go, guys. Let's not get excited here. I didn't put everything away. Like that would just be uncalled for. Actually cleaning up my own messes. What? Though I'm going to have to. I don't have a mama to come do it for me anymore and help me reorganize my space when I'm overwhelmed, which is what normally would happen. So, okay, that's a bit more vivid. That's more where I was thinking we were going to land. And then just a titch of the, okay, put it right here. That's what you're supposed to be doing. Taking too much time, Patty. Okay, but those two don't like each other. So, all right, now we know. So if you put green and quid magenta together, it makes a pretty cool color. And I'm not going to be satisfied with just that color. So, yeah, we're going to put some violet in there. Yeah. Quit playing, Patty. Put some violet out there. Everything else I'm heavy-handed with the purple. I go, oh, itty-bitty. Don't touch it. Don't touch it kind of game. I don't know where that comes from, but, you know, we all do weird things at times. So, I just thought of something that could potentially be a problem, you guys. I am working on a napkin. It might not want to pull off the gel plate, which will be an interesting issue for us because I threw the other gel plate away, the homemade one. And just trying to knock in some white so that we can add in the green, right? Because, you know, purple is a really dominant color. Well, okay, that's not true because some purples can be very translucent, but like not on the norm. That's not their, I would not say that that's their default. So I don't want to wind up with mud from too many colors, but then again, it's just a napkin. So what did I just do? Purple, green. I don't have the green out here, guys, so there, now I do. But who wants just green? Do you know what I mean? Like, no. I need my green to have shades. What is this one? This is phthalo blue. Let's knock some of that baby in here too. I don't know. Eventually we'll get there. And this poor little thing will probably just fall apart on us. That is what I suspect is about to happen. Oh, really love that though. Love those two colors together. Add a little bit of white to give it a couple of pops here and there. So not exactly positive when this will go out. Well, actually this is Monday. Yeah. So then I think what I'm going to try to do is each day I'm going to do a video and a video. So 2 videos a day. And then it might not give me enough to get where I want to be. I don't know. We'll have to see. It's just because I can totally still talk with you guys. And my thought is, if I do them ahead of time, then I can load them and we can still chat. And whenever possible, if ever possible. Okay, see, that's cool if we can just get it to lift off here. Gently. Oh, look, this is going to flip open. So part of it's going to be a different tone. Gentle. Oh, it's working. Ha ha ha. Okay. Very gently, going to just drape this right here and let it do its thing. That was good. Now, before we go any further, let's lay this one on. This one's pretty on the back. Not so much that side and not the back at all. Anyway, my thought is I just want to see if we can get this wet. The side we painted on and rub it on there before we go any further. I know I'm getting it really wet. I'm sure you noticed. Yeah. Well, that's why it's called Messy Monday. I just flung paint. Yep, sure did. Okay. I keep losing where I'm putting things. That's why I keep bringing out different cloths. This is cheesecloth. And eventually it will become part of our art. because it's not the loose weave like I thought I was buying, but man, I bought so much more. Okay, so measurements are not maybe my thing. Math, not my strong suit. Like, I can do it if I stop and concentrate, and I don't want to. I'm just trying to give it a minute to catch to the paper. So, yeah, so anyway, my thought is I can do shorts when I'm doing something interesting and if I have the time. Not all of my family members would respect the idea of YouTube as a job because it's not regimented enough. Oh, see? I feel like there's still a lot of paint on there that we could possibly get off. Oh, yeah. Good job using the cheesecloth there, Patty. So, anyway, yeah. They just, they are very schooled in the job is the thing that you go to every day and you get a paycheck. And I don't get a paycheck. I do it every day. I'm with you guys and I take it very seriously. But they, not so much. So, and like I said, it's not a party. It is in fact exactly a party. But not a fun one, you guys. So this has lots of pretty yummy stencils in the background. Oh, let's talk about, oh, Patty. So you guys, I will try to figure out, I'm actually talking to the people, the customer service people at Ko-fi right now, the, problem solvers. I thought I was attaching my YouTube name to my already existing Ko-fi page, right? Where I go and visit all of the people I like, right? And support their pages. And use their freebies, of course. But also, support their pages. Yeah, no, not what I did. I created an entirely new page. Okay. And these, oh, I got to go across the room again. Darn it. Because I just can't have everything on one desk. There's just not enough room. My old desk, when I could sit, the desk that's over there is an L-shaped desk. So it has tons of room. This is just a little table that me and my husband have up on risers. I have a sit-stand desk that Denny bought me. Oh, shoot, I ripped it. Oh, Patty. So I forgot that we were getting the stuff. Well, all right, set that over there. Bring this over here. Set it back down so it stays wet. So the paint doesn't dry in there. Anyhow, what was I saying? Anybody know? Oh, right. So, no, created an entirely new Ko-fi page. So, I don't know how to get around that yet. What are you doing, Patty? We're just mark making for a minute here. And I don't know why I'm trying to be so picky. Stuff's in my way. I can't see what I'm doing. So I definitely wanted some circles on here. And this is just such an easier way to get circles, man. I can't say I love it more, but these are technically acrylic paint. Because I can't make an entire circle. I should have had it on my spin board and then I could have spun the page instead of my hand. But I would like to do some of these, Oh, this paint pen is not working very well, is it? Well, that's okay. I wonder why it's not working well. I wonder if it's the paper it doesn't like or if the tip of it is kind of dead. So there's that. Let's see. Total nonsensory, you guys. Yep, I have a little bit of thought in my brain when I'm not talking, when I'm doing this. Oh, don't lose your heart. I'm losing my heart now. Did you see that? I don't know that I just improved that page at all, y'all. I had this really cool heart in here. I was trying to make those look like diamonds. That didn't work. That's okay. That is okay. So then we will just take some of our white. I told you not everything can be a hit. It's just not how life works. Scale it all back because it's darker than I like. Darker than I like. Well, not that one. That one was fine actually, but oh well, it's on the plate, so that's what's happening. Right here. See, this is very resistant space. All right. So, there's that. I have a whole bunch of lids with nothing to show for them. So, 1 second while I put the lids back on the paint that for some reason I'm not putting in the box that is literally right beside me. Okay, so let's move that stencil out of the way and see what else we can do, you guys. This is fun. Let's use these flowers right across it, And let's use this Poppin' cadmium yellow, and then maybe we'll highlight with the other yellow because there's all that stuff already in the background. And there's still blue on here or purple or whatever. So, oh, so that's going to make black, Patty. Yeah, of course it is. Okay. We dunked that one in the water so it can be used again. Not that it matters, but it does to me because I like to recycle things as long as I can. You know, I mean, I have a whole little box of them, I know. But that box will last way longer if I take a little bit of effort to soak them in water before. I need more white. I feel, oh, it's still right there. A couple of the spaces would just have highlights, you know? I wonder what would happen if I get this a little bit wet. And if it runs all over the place, it doesn't really matter, does it? Because we're meant to be making messes. Now, normally this, I can already tell. I can tell you right off the bat, this I would probably turn into tags. But this is going to a new home. Yes, it is. So I think, well, when I get back from Michigan, if I'm sometime this year, my year of 50, I am going to try throughout my house to get rid of 50 things a week until, well, until I say stop, basically. That was lame. But that's the truth of it. I don't know until when. Possibly the entire 50 year, but we will see. Because I have my mom's stuff to go through. So, I mean, it's not like it's not all mine, but most of it would be mine. Why did you just stick it in the purple? That's not what you were going for. I wanted some more white. Which I'm out of again. Hang on. It's funny, isn't it? I told you it's because I have it on regular paper so it absorbs. Rather than if I had it on waxed paper. Or if I had one of my painting palette sheets out, it would stay wet. But I don't because, you know, that would have been planning ahead. Planning ahead. So I'm really trying to get all of the flower pattern going on here. I don't know if I did or not. And in the end, it's not that important. But, you know, it would be cool. Okay, and then, where's some quid, man? I know I brought magenta over here. But I also thought I'd just seen a magenta. What are you? Naphtha crimson. Well, okay. Yeah, should have went for the center first, Patty. That would have made sense, not out here. It's okay. Doesn't have to make sense, does it? You can get all these little in-between spaces. See, this is more what I was going for. That color pink. So, what do you guys think? I don't know. I'm having fun, which is all that matters in the end, right? Well, I just did it again. Okay, then. Yeah, just turned it orange. Yeah, I did. That's okay. Actually, it's kind of cool looking. So I'm just going to go around the rest of that flower with some orangish color and let it do a fade. Is how I would normally paint, must tell you. Where did I think oh, right here. That's what I would normally do if I was painting and when we're doing collage work, which we're going to do some more collage work. That seahorse is making me crazy, you guys. I think we should bejewel that bad boy, but I don't know. What do you guys think? It's making me a little bit nutty, and I have been working on it on and off for so long that I'm just like, will you just come on, little seahorse? And I know that the thing is like I had it really good once, and then I overplayed my hand because I listened to somebody else who doesn't even do art, so I don't know what I was thinking. But that doesn't mean they don't consume art. That's what I was thinking, to be fair. But yeah, I way overdid it, and then you can't exactly draw it back the way it is. So all you can do is move on, right? Yeah. So, and I know when we hit the right balance, it'll just come together. So I was thinking about the belly of it all and thinking, well, maybe we should put some jewels in there, some rhinestones, kind of a game. Could look really pretty, or it could look really terrible, and it's just a canvas, so it doesn't matter. But it would have been nice to sell it and for somebody to enjoy it in their new home, because of course that's why everybody makes art. They want it to be enjoyed. And I get it, because you guys get to enjoy doing it with me. So, you know, I already have a portion of that. Okay, most of you enjoy doing it with me. Not everyone, must say. But that's okay, too, because why would we want to all have the same art aesthetic? That would be just boring. And you see how I definitely overplayed my hand over here and made this very orange? But I think it's going to look cool when I lift this. So, except that should be pink. And now I'm being fussy when I wasn't supposed to be being fussy. That wasn't the point of this. The point was just to make some marks. Yeah, see? Cool, right? And then these are separate pieces. So this piece is going to come off there. Gently, Patty. Like that. And I'm actually going to spin it around and try to do this little piece here. But first, I'm going to move this one, because that's okay now. This is the beginning of a tag or ATC or something. And I'm going to scoot this one out some, because I don't care if it gets hit or not. That is not my priority. Nope, certainly not going to put that flower next to that flower. Oh, well, pooh. Let's see. This way. We'll get that half of the flowers. I just want to finish this page off now because I like it. That's what's happening there. Okay, so where's my... Look, I put their lids on. It's a miracle. It's a miracle. Oh, white. White. I was like, holy crap, that's bright. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you need the white, Patty. Oh, that's way too much white for the time we have left. Probably, to be fair. Like, it takes a lot to knock back some red. Well, that red anyway. Well, half of that's not even on the plate. Or on the page, I mean. But, turn it inside out, see if that makes a difference. I don't believe it will. I just want to grab a couple of the edges so that we get those different tones of yellow in there, maybe without so much work. Let's start with this one. So my children, oh my gosh, did I say that? Yeah. Sam and his friend are corrupting me. So we stopped at a Dollar General yesterday to grab them snacks for the weekend because it's by Dan's house. And we don't have one by our house, so Sam never gets to go to one. And so we stopped there, and then the next thing I know, my kid's like, look, Mom, a Cinderella book. You must have it. And I don't must have it, you guys. Not at all. Oh, look what just happened. That was not what I was meaning to do, but hey. When in Rome, baby, when in Rome. Just go for it. So yeah, I did not, in fact, need a Cinderella book. I don't even have a Cinderella Golden book. I don't believe. Now I have to go over there and check. Because, of course, I caved and bought the book. Because Cinderella is one of my personal favorite. Okay, I like most of them, to be fair. Most of the princesses, but, you know, Cinderella. I don't know, those stinking little cute mice and the wicked stepmom and, you know. I didn't have any friendly mice growing up, I must say. Creepy little things. My cousin had a pet rat for a while. Oh, never understood. And then she was like, here, hold him. He'll walk across the back of your neck. Yeah, I let him like a dummy. Oh, that was so creepy. Creepy, creepy. Can you see my colors are just all one at this point? I'm smushing my my little thing over here on the side. Just trying to get a little bit of the smeared paint out of it. Yeah, we're definitely messy. What color were your nails when you started this, Patty? I don't know. Kind of thought they were black, but no more. As you can see, not something I worry about, which is why it's always a waste when I get my nails done. Well, it's not really. I do it, one, because they're weak, and two, just to be with friends. So I usually just get a gel overlay. None of it lasts. You know, they're supposed to last 3 to 4 weeks or something. I'm lucky if I get a week and a half, which, you know, may have something to do with the way I abuse my hands. Okay, gently, gently. No, don't rip my paper. Don't rip my paper. That's rude. Okay, now what are we going to do with this, you ask? Well, I don't know. I do not know. Get off there. Set that right there for a minute. Oh, man down. Yeah, I'm just going to wet the whole piece of paper. Left-handed is not my forte. What can I say? I should have put it on another one of the papers we're altering, but I would have had to dig for those with this in my hand, and that was not going to go well. So what we'll do is, okay, I like that one just how it is. I think the back side of this one could use some love. Whoops, well now the front side's getting a little love too, isn't it? Because my hand is a mess. And you know the one thing I don't see on my table that's always on my table, you guys? Is my my sponge. The water bucket's here, but I do not see my sponge, which means it's probably buried under paint supplies, but that's okay. I was like, oh, look how good it came out. Oh my goodness, you guys, yeah, I just thought that. Okay, let's see. Oh, but it did come out good. Most of it anyway. Let me put it right back down. Let's see if I can press this piece right here a little more. How much is that talking in the window? Okay, random songs are jumping through my head and I don't know why. There. That's pretty, isn't it? That came out very nice. Yay. Okay, set that right there. And since we have this one out, well, I just want to try one more time on the back of this paper. Obviously. Oh, look. Ah, that's cool. All right. Okay. Well, shoot. That was too cool to pass up. That was a happy accident. Yes, it was. So, you guys know I do not clean my stencils, right? Oh, shoot. Be careful, Patty. Pay attention to what you're doing. So, what will happen is the next time I go to pull a print or something with this, we'll get some of this paint too. Whatever's left over on the other side of this. Which, if you mind, don't do such a thing. But I never mind. Yeah, see there? And it still looks like there's enough for another one. So, what are we going to do? This isn't one that's leaving, but it could be. It's not, but you know what I'm saying. It'll turn into something. That's what I'm trying to say. And I think this is just about going to wrap us up. I wanted to, well, maybe we can do really quick with the white. Because I got white paint still out. So, okay. So, let's see. Like these right here, this is very cool looking. But this one, this is not cool looking. Which, you're supposed to get rid of some of the ones you don't like. That's the whole point. But, okay, so I have just a toilet paper tube. And I just wanted to see if we could make some cool marks. All right, I want to pinch each end to make it more diamond-y. If you just up and down, Patty. I am not doing a good job. Oh, there we go. Dun, dun, dun. So the reason I wanted to know about this is because I want to make peacock feathers. Thanks to Darcy. Yeah. I want to use some of Darcy's new stencil to make peacock feathers. It's a peacock feather stencil. But then I want to make genuine, like you can tell it's a peacock feather over the peacock feathers. Huh. So now we know it'll work. Very nice, very nice. I like the secondary ones too. Gotta admit. Am I going overboard? Yes, yes I am. Okay, pull this back in here and let's stamp it up because I just want to use up the paint really fast. I was trying for a flower. Okay, let's try again. Go from the center, Patty. Do, do. If I go slower, see? Petal, petal, petal. Ta-da! Look at that. How easy is that to make flowers? Let's see if we can make just a great big... Well, it's not going to be bigger than this now, is it? That was silly. Da, 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 da. Cool. I need a 5th petal, though. There we go. Put another one over here. See, this is fun. We don't care if it goes off the page. Yep. Okay, so this is a definite. Oops. Well, that didn't make any sense. That's okay. All right, let's see. This is one of the napkins that we used earlier, see? But this side over here doesn't really have anything. So if we pretended like we were doing feathers, how would you do the feathers? Let's see. Yeah, you'd have to start at the bottom. See there? We can make a tail. Yes. Okay, I got a plan. Not today, obviously. I meant I have a plan for the whatever. You know, the peacock, for a peacock. I don't know why I'm saying the, but I've had it in my mind for a while now to do a peacock, a peacock collage. That's the word. I've lost one of our, oh, it's on the floor, right? Right, yep, see there? Man down. So while we have that out, what's left over on that paint, let's do, I'm gonna set that way. Where's my stuff? Right here. We're just taking up I'm just using up the last of this paint in our last few minutes. This is a piece of netting from Avocados. But I need it to be colored. So first we got to knock back all the green. You're going to see this very soon in another one of our, oh look, that would have made fun marks too. Bump, 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 bump. I don't know. Anyway, you're going to see this very soon in, I think this might be okay in here. That's why I'm doing it. In the seahorse. I'd turn around and look at it to get its name in my head. Seahorse. Collage. In the collage. Yeah. Open it up. See? We don't want any of that bright green stuff. But when you add these, see how it's kind of looking old and rusty now? Like it's been hanging out on the ocean floor and it might have got wrapped around a rusty can or something that somebody polluted the ocean with. See that? So the more we do, because this needs cleaned anyway, and those are two of the colors I would have used. Well, I guess we could do it this way, huh? Roll it around in there. Oh, our time is up, so I'm going to keep rolling this and clean up, and I will see you guys tomorrow. All right, I hope you guys had fun. I'll show you the pages tomorrow. Well, here, check out these two, because they look like they're dry enough. Okay, there's those ones. This is the napkin. It's getting a lot more strength. That one's fun. I probably would keep adding to this, but this was the main side here, but I wanted the back side to have something too, you know? So there's choices there. And then I'm showing them all to you after I said it wasn't. There's that one. I really love how that came out, and that is the back side to this. This side's still plain, but that's okay. And then this is a fun piece, and this I had put clear gesso on, because these are actually napkins too, but it's not napkin-y anymore. And then there is, let's see, these ones are wet, obviously. Oh shoot, see, now those two are stuck together. So this is the original side. It's a my first attempt at a transfer out of a magazine. You can see how well that went. And then there's the background page, which is much more successful. And then this one will be going. And then not sure about this one. It'll probably, well, we're limited to how many we can send. That's the thing. And then this is the front side of this one. And I think this was one of our color combos. And I thought we put something on the back. Oh, it didn't stay. It's where I did the, that's okay. That's okay that it didn't stay. Little marks, but not much. Anyway, yeah, I think that's what's going. Oh, well, then this page, of course, and then some of my poppies. And then this page. These are what's leaving this month, and then I need to, there's more in here somewhere, I think. Oh, this is from, you know, we did the stuff. Yeah. Anyway, okay, I'm going to let you guys go, and I'm going to clean up my mess. Oh, there's one more behind me. This one. Oh, this one's not going. This one I have to cover the back. Yeah. Okay. I mean, it might go, but I might just paint the back. All right. Love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.